Greetings, Light Tribe. Janine Palmer here. Doing a video today on perspective. Because we really only see things from our perspective. What we learn from something, how we see it, what it means to us. So it's how we perceive it, but we also might misperceive something. We have misperceptions. So if we take a little bit of information, which is incomplete, and we react to that, we might be doing ourselves and others harm because just lack of information is keeping us in the dark and we might not realize it. So we might be lacking knowledge, or our perception might be inaccurate, incomplete, false. And so if we act or react on that, it's possible that we might be harming ourselves or others because we might latch onto or hold on to a piece of information that might be untrue or inaccurate. So reacting to that one little aspect of the situation without the rest of the knowledge creates chaos. We believe things which aren't true, or we only have partial truths. Or we might even just have someone's perspective of something which might be completely skewed because of their own issues, their own hatred, their own anger, their own pain, their own unhealed wounds. Okay? People twist things around and throw them back at people. So if you've been the recipient of this, then you know what I'm talking about. But all I'm saying is that we do not have pure knowledge of any situation. So we should be very careful when we react to things that we hear, or even things that we perceive, in case there's misperceptions involved. Misinterpretation or misperception. And we really need to look at ourselves to always be aware of things that might need to be healed or how we can improve. Things that keep us stuck, or what people are reflecting back to us and why. Now, some people will project their own issues onto you, and usually you might be able to tell when something comes towards you that's not your stuff. So if someone reflects something back to you, sometimes if we have like a bad reaction to it, like maybe it's trying to tell us something, maybe it's showing us something about ourselves that we don't want to see or acknowledge. So we might have a reaction and a resistance to something because it's something that needs to be healed in us. Now, if someone says something to you that should normally be hurtful, or it's just rude or cruel, but like if they say it and you don't react to it because you know it has no truth and that it's not about you, if you don't react to it, it's not your issue. If you react to it, there's a reason, because maybe there's something that needs to be healed, acknowledged, addressed, something like that. So when people reflect things back to you, it might be something in you that just needs acknowledgement or healing, awareness. They might be doing or saying things to you that you might think are hurtful, but it's probably something in your energy that you're carrying and don't realize. So if someone says something to you and you just know it has nothing to do with you, and it doesn't even, you choose not to be offended by it because it's not your issue, that's kind of how you can tell. So what can you learn from any particular thing that's being reflected back to you? But be aware that some people, like I said, they will project their issues onto you, and that's not your stuff. That's when you can learn to detach from it and walk in the direction that you need to walk for you in your journey, and not worry too much about what other people think, which is hard for a lot of people. Cheers.